Hey, Troy, KJ Doors here. Today we're going to teach you how to lubricate your garage door. This is something that you want to do once or twice a year. You got to remember, your garage door is the biggest moving piece of equipment on your entire house. Most people, if you're like me, rely on it heavily for the kids to come through. You also rely on it heavily to park in every day. Something that gets forgotten, but it is important to keep this thing working smoothly as possible so you can get as many years out of it as possible. So what I like to do is start with the garage door in the down position, and essentially we're just going to hit all our hinges and where our rollers touch the tracks and where our rollers slide in and out of the hinges. We'll show you a little more detail on that here in a clip. Just go around and hit all these hinge points. You don't need much lubrication. I like to have a towel available just to dab the lubrication from dripping down the door. Another thing that's important is that you use a good quality lubrication. Silicone spray or Teflon spray is best. We sell this stuff at our store. This is Teflon, so you can stop into our showroom and buy it. So again, hit all the hinge points. Of course, you want to do this to both sides of the garage door as well. I'll hit these as well over here. Same difference. Okay. And like I said before, the rollers kind of float and slide in and out of these hinges here. And you can just lubricate the shaft of the roller and where it slides in and out of these end hinges. Okay. Once that's done on both sides, you want to grab your ladder and climb up your ladder and lubricate this horizontal track. Right here, you just have to spray a little lubrication through it like so. Okay, when the door operates up and down, it's going to carry that lubrication throughout that track. Next thing that's very important that we keep lubricated is our torsion springs. This spring unwinds and winds every time the door goes up and down. So if this spring gets dry, it will start clunking and making a lot of noise. So just take your spray, drag it along the spring, and you just see all that lubrication run into this spring, which will keep it working quietly and help the spring last a little bit longer. Do that to both springs if you have two springs on the door. Then you want to put your door in manual operation mode. You can run it up with your garage door opener if you prefer that, but I like to check the balance of my garage door once a year at least. So I will pull this emergency release, and then that allows me to lift the door manually. You want a good balanced door. This door is pretty new, so it kind of has, the springs are a little bit stronger, but you want your door to be able to stay like this. You don't want it crashing to the ground, and you don't want the door flying open too aggressively either. Once you put the door all the way up, that is when you can lubricate your vertical tracks. That's just this piece right here. Your rollers slide up and down this metal to metal contact. Some doors have nylon rollers, but they still need to be lubricated. So do this up and down the track like so. And again, when the door operates, it's going to go and work into those tracks. Put your door back down. And you just successfully lubricated your garage door. It's that simple. We'll do the garage door opener next. If you, like I said, remember to do this once or twice a year, everything will be working much smoother. If you don't want to do this, just give us a call. We'll set up a thing where we can come out once a year and do this for you.